leading voices in the UK, a guy named Tommy Robinson, who also happens to be part Irish as well. What do you think about Tommy's predicament right now in the UK and the fact that he's locked up for playing a documentary film?
You know, I cannot for the life of me understand why we wish to hide these horrific crimes and these horrid crimes.
And I want my children to know that I haven't, At this point, I know what they're going to do.
Conor McGregor has never been one to shy away from controversy. Recently, he made waves again by speaking out on the treatment of Tommy Robinson and broader societal issues in the UK and Ireland. McGregor, a global icon, isn't just known for his fighting skills. His words carry weight across various platforms. Conor goes to Washington.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Conor goes to Washington. Conor McGregor makes bizarre appearance at White House on St. Patrick's Day to vent about immigration. Now, there was a rumour that he might be running for leader in Ireland, and I could actually see him winning it because you kind of need a bit of a nutcase in charge to actually get things done, it turns out.
Whether it's in the ring or on social media, Conor McGregor's opinions never fail to spark debates. His recent comments about Tommy Robinson have gone beyond combat sports, shedding light on a bigger issue: how the media and politicians treat those who speak out on tough topics. McGregor's bold voice is now influencing not just sports, but conversations about freedom of speech and justice in today's world.
And shield them from light. Light is the best disinfectant, and light is needed. So for anyone that sheds light on this, they do not deserve to be, turned on in society. They deserve to be praised. So, I pray for more light on the bad things that happen, and correct things that happen. That's it.
Thank you, Conor.
Thank you.
Conor McGregor never holds back, especially when it comes to speaking out on important issues. He champions transparency and open dialogue, arguing that those who speak uncomfortable truths should be applauded, not punished. In his view, public figures who stay silent are praised, while those who challenge the norm are silenced. For McGregor, real change comes from confronting tough issues head-on, and he believes the fight for freedom of speech is as vital as any battle in the ring. His message: a world where speaking out is met with respect, not retribution, and where the truth always has a voice, no matter how controversial.
Never on the main stage has the issues the people of Ireland face been spoke. Our government has long since abandoned the voices of the people of Ireland, and it's high time that America is made aware of what is going on in Ireland. What is going on in Ireland is a travesty. Our government is the government of zero action with zero.
Tommy Robinson, founder of the English Defence League, is a polarizing figure known for his outspoken views on immigration and Islam. While some see him as a free speech advocate, others view him as divisive. Conor McGregor, however, has come to Robinson's defense, arguing that no one should be imprisoned for speaking their mind, no matter how controversial. McGregor has criticized the British government's treatment of Robinson, raising concerns about freedom of speech and fairness in the legal system. Using his platform, McGregor is calling for more transparency and fairness in how the government handles controversial figures.
It still be under censorship. Still, people wouldn't know the truth. There is a mass awakening happening out there, and they can't stop it. So long as there's free speech. Free speech is the most important thing. Free speech is the hill I will die on. I played this film. I made that film available to the public. Not because they were gagging me, because they were gagging you. They're silencing you. They don't want you to see the truth. That's what this has been about. It's not about me. It's not about people like me. It's about the wider public not knowing what's going on. It's why Jess Phillips doesn't want a groom gang scandal. It's why all of them have acted day in, day out to cover this mess up, because the mess highlights their failures, government failures, open border immigration failures. Their failure to tackle these problems, and instead they crush us. How's that?
Tommy Robinson's imprisonment has ignited a fierce debate on justice and free speech. In 2024, he was sentenced to 18 months for contempt of court after spreading false claims about a Syrian refugee. His supporters argue his trial was unfair. Inside prison, Robinson has faced harsh conditions, including long periods of solitary confinement, raising serious concerns about his well-being and human rights. His case has sparked a broader conversation on how controversial figures are treated by the justice system, with many questioning if speaking out against political correctness is being punished. Public opinion is divided, with growing doubts about the fairness of his trial and treatment.
Have you silenced us? How many views is the film on? How many people are listening now? Has it worked? It's not going to work. You can't lock up the truth. Your attempt to lock up the truth will not work. As I said, I'll come out of here. My next documentary is going to expose Labour massively. It doesn't matter how long you lock me up here for. And I expect them to come in with more charges. I expect them to try and do everything they can, because the public right now are listening. The world is watching. The more you try and crush us, the more you try and mentally break us, the more support we...
Conor McGregor has raised alarms about rising security concerns in Dublin, once known for its safety, but now seeing a surge in violent crime and theft. He's also spotlighted the issue of illegal immigration, with many entering Ireland without proper documentation, putting strain on local communities and fueling tensions over housing, jobs, and public services. McGregor has criticized the Irish government's handling of these challenges, suggesting they're not managing immigration as effectively as the UK. While both nations face similar issues, McGregor believes Ireland needs better solutions that balance security and fair treatment for all.
You know, our money is being spent on overseas issues that has nothing to do with the Irish people. The illegal immigration racket is running ravage on the country. There are rural towns in Ireland that have been overrun in one swoop, that have become a minority in one swoop. So issues need to be addressed, and the 40 million Irish Americans, as I said, need to hear this, because if not, there will be no place to...
Conor McGregor has voiced concerns about how the changing landscape of Ireland is impacting his home country. He highlights the rise in illegal immigration, which he believes is reshaping communities and contributing to Dublin's growing crime rates. Once one of Europe's safest capitals, Dublin now faces rising public safety issues, with violent crime becoming more frequent. McGregor links these challenges to the lack of proper legal oversight in managing immigration, as the debate over balancing compassion with security heats up. McGregor calls for a more effective approach to address these issues before they worsen.
Conor, the Taoiseach says you don't speak for the people of Ireland. Your response to that?
I am an employer of over 200 people, almost 300 people in the country of Ireland. He's an employer of none. Every available metric available to us has shown that the government of Ireland currently has failed the people of Ireland. In 10 years, Dublin city centre has gone from one of the most safest cities in Europe to one of the most dangerous. So shame on him for saying that, speaking down on an Irishman. I won't speak about him personally. Throw a jab, I could throw many jabs at them, I could throw jabs handily at them. However, I speak on the metrics, and the metrics show they've failed the people of Ireland. They do not.
Keir Starmer, leader of the UK Labour Party, has defended the government's stance on immigration, and figures like Tommy Robinson, stressing the importance of law, order, and fair immigration policies. He believes the UK is managing these issues while balancing humanitarian concerns. However, Conor McGregor has criticized Starmer's approach, especially regarding Robinson's imprisonment. McGregor argues that Robinson's treatment raises serious questions about freedom of speech and fairness in the legal system.
I think there must be something we can do. You might remember I've been alluding to this really since about the middle of July. About 2 weeks into this government, I was saying there's something wrong, there's something smelly, there's something really very odd about the whole Starmer arrangement, whether it be his personal life, whether it be his political life, whether it be the way that he comports himself. There's just something very wrong about him as Prime Minister of this country. And so it's proved. And so with every single week, as we've been saying, something else happens. I mean, I agree with Tim, I don't think I've ever remembered a terrible government which has just done one misstep after another, where everything they do, everything they touch just turns to some...
McGregor argues that while the government focuses on control, it neglects the need for open discussion and addressing concerns from those who challenge the status quo. His critique highlights the tension between political control and the necessity of free dialogue in democratic societies. McGregor's outspoken support for Tommy Robinson has sparked strong reactions in the UK and Ireland, with some praising him for defending free speech and justice, while others see his stance as dangerous and inflammatory.
And did the right thing by releasing that evidence, vital evidence, which the court was seeking to suppress. He's now got an 18-month prison sentence. And obviously, I think what people will think is we have a two-tier justice system where anyone who goes against the narrative is villain.
This divide has fueled a larger debate on free speech, justice, and immigration. McGregor's comments have forced a confrontation with uncomfortable truths about how controversial figures are treated by the legal system. Social media has amplified these debates, with public figures, activists, and ordinary citizens weighing in. With his massive following, McGregor has become a key voice, shaping opinions on both sides. His support for Robinson has sparked a broader conversation on the balance between free expression and societal harmony.
And the best part is it's coming from someone who's working class and has made his way up and who knows what's going to happen with him.
Conor McGregor's influence goes well beyond MMA, with his comments on Tommy Robinson and immigration sparking global debates. With millions of followers, McGregor has the power to shape views on free speech, justice, and immigration. His remarks have drawn attention from fans and media worldwide, fueling discussions on how controversial figures should be treated by the state. High-profile figures like McGregor play a key role in shaping global perspectives on national issues, using their platforms to highlight causes that might otherwise go unnoticed.
The migrant crisis incoherent is to do them a big favour. This is absolutely pathetic. Pathetic. It's not going to work.
They don't have any plans, and they never did have any plans, because any plans involve being a bit tough. And they could never bear to be a bit tough all the way through the time that the Conservative Party was in office, because it made them look as if they were being unkind. Because all you have to say, you go on Question Time, all you have to say is they're human beings. They've come a very long way. They've come a very...
The power of celebrity voices in political debates is undeniable. McGregor's bold stance has shown how celebrities can shape global discussions on politics and social issues. His comments have sparked important debates on free speech, justice, and immigration, and as public outcry grows, there's potential for change in UK and Irish policies. Moving forward, both nations must embrace open debate, push for reform, and ensure greater transparency on sensitive issues. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.